Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
So go ahead and lean in, and you are in Santa Barbara today celebrating your birthday with your mom.
Okay, can you repeat that?
Yeah. Welcome to the taco truck, ladies. Thank you for being here, and happy birthday, Sam.
Thank you.
Thanks for sitting down together day before Mother's Day. So, Sam,
She's
tell me
making
a fun story about your mom.
What is a fun story? What are we?
a nice one.
No.
Oh, hold on. No,
Okay.
let's make it a funny one.
So I would. Let's
I
see.
can just hold that if you like.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so mics are live, right?
Yeah.
What do we want to talk
Is it
about?
forward facing or no? Yeah.
Yeah, that way. What okay, a fun story. Okay, give me a genre. Give me something.
You are 8 or under.
Oh God. Okay. Tippy canoe. I went to Girl Scout camp, and she was a camp leader. So my dad dropped us off in the famous Berry bus, which was just a giant red Suburban, and he dropped us off, and we had a tippy canoe test because there was a lake on the property, and so we had to get in the canoe and paddle out, and then we had to flip the canoe and go underneath and sing a song and come back in. And when I was in the canoe, I jumped for it. And so the canoe came over and hit my ankle. So I'm singing and I'm kind of crying, but I'm singing. And when I get out, they realized I couldn't really walk well. So she had to leave and take me to the Naval Hospital
In Bremerton.
because my ankle was swelling. And I remember I was terrified the entire time because I was sitting in a wheelchair in a swimsuit, and I realized my abdomen was exposed. And my dad had told me, thanks, Brian, that the Naval Hospital is where they turn your innie to an outie and your outie to an innie. And so I thought they were going to fuck around with my belly button. I thought they were going to change what God had given me. And I was really concerned, and I was also very cold, which as my parka shows, I run not so warm. So basically we got it checked out, and they said she had a growth plate, so they put me on crutches and they moved me to Health House, and I had to do Girl Scout camp, and she couldn't go home.
It was it was the first time they got to be at Hilltop, her group, at that age. You move around the lake to different places as you progress in age. And so she was at Hilltop, and she was so worried that, she was going to miss out on everything. And the reason they had her on crutches and not a cast is because to find out if the growth plate is affected, it has to drop calcium to show where the crack is, if there's a crack in it. So, so she had to be in Health House with me. Normally they would have sent her home, but I was running the craft house, and they didn't want to be short somebody, so they said, yeah, she can stay in Health House.
Which I feel like was also her karmic journey, because they were making birdhouses, so it was just kids whacking on nails inside. So that was her punishment, and my punishment was crutches at Girl Scout camp.
Nice.
Yeah, but my dad sent me a gift box full of stickers and pencils and random things and snacks.
Overnighted it. It was like
I think he was just hoping he didn't have to come and get us back.
He was enjoying his time.
He
Probably.
was.
He's like, nope.
At home with the dogs, happy camper.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that was
or
the
movie fest. They got to watch all the movies that
it was
I
a
don't
tippy
want.
canoe story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mom, do you have a teenage Sam story?
Oh God.
Some of them I can't share.
You can share whatever
Are
you
you
want. We are
sure?
here. I am over the age of 18, and I'm
Well.
pretty sure the statute of limitations has run out by this point.
Oh gosh. What would be a story I could tell?
She used to chase my car as we were backing out of the driveway. She would yell things
yeah.
like, "Don't be that girl."
Make good choices.
She chased me with a gardening squishy thing that you put on the ground when you're down gardening.
Like for knees?
Yeah, and she was chasing my car, screaming, "Save your knees," waving this big, giant,
Of course, that's not what I meant.
squishy mat.
She came home. Her grandfather when she was born, her grandfather bought me a rhododendron. We planted it. It blooms within days, like 5 days, usually of her birthday every year. And one year I was out pruning, and she had done something to irritate me in high school. And so I wasn't paying attention to what I was pruning. And one of the neighbors walked by and said, "Do you really hate that tree?"
She murdered my bush.
It's
like it came.
And it's blooming as we speak at home. But yeah, I probably took it down to twigs. I probably took, you're supposed to take a third of the tree, and I think I took 2/3 of the tree.
She hacked it. It was nothing. It was a stub. It was like this. She didn't care if it came back. You didn't see what she did to the hydrangea in my backyard.
I did not do that.
You did too. It'll come back years later, still a stick.
Ted's guys did.
You traumatized it.
It was the size of a car. It doesn't exist anymore.
We have gardening stories. But I guess that's...
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really appreciate you sitting down and talking to each other today.
It's lovely because we
for
laugh.
laughs.
So the one thing is that whatever differences you have, the fact that we can just sit and we literally will have each other in tears, laughing, not. But
Yeah. Usually highly inappropriate, but
Yeah.
it's
That's
there.
what makes it funny, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Those are the memories that last. Let's be honest.
Yes.
I hope you have
That's
a
right.
wonderful birthday weekend. And a
Thank
good night
you.
in Santa Barbara.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother's Day's tomorrow.
Mother's Day is tomorrow.
We have all received a gift, an expected or anticipated gift for a birthday, anniversary, retirement. Each time we receive that gift, whether it meets our expectation, we feel something. Happy, sad, disappointed. The gifts that are unexpected, unconditional, small or large, have the potential of changing the trajectory of a life. Someone pays for your groceries when you're out of money, leaves you a big tip just when you think you can't afford your rent. Those are the gifts that ease our fears, make us grateful, and want to help others. This is a space where we share how those gifts, big or small, make a difference and change our lives. Welcome to the Starfish Connection.